It's fun. I'm having fun with football again. That was the biggest thing for me. So I'm just going in there every day, trying to be the best version of myself. But I have a great coaching staff that makes football fun again. I feel like a kid in a candy shop again.
When you say having fun, what is that to you? Just in terms of when you're out there doing drills or just in practice, what does fun look like for you?
I always say the worst part about practice for me is stretching. It's the most boring. So individual, especially, everything's fun again. I don't know how to explain it. It's just I get to enjoy football. Like I come out here, I get to do what I love every day at no price. So it's just fun again.
You've had a week of practice now. How's the chemistry of the secondary coming together?
I think we got a lot of growth to do still. I think our brotherhood outside of the room has helped us a lot going into camp. Continue to grow and communicate and talk more and more each day. Every day on the grass counts for us, and we try to make every day the best day. So it's getting better.
How much do you feel like you were able to hit the ground running once practice has started? Like after learning the playbook during the summer, how much were you able to just get on the field and go?
On the board versus on the field is very different. But I felt like I'm an older guy, I'm a little experienced, so I don't think it was too much of a difference for me. So I hit the ground running. We teach pace here, so being able to go fast is a big thing here. So I had to be ready.
Going back to your comments about fun, who do you attribute that to, or what do you attribute that to? Why is it fun in your words? Who's it coming from?
I think our coaches do a good job of making sure that we're not too focused on everything. Sometimes fall camp is a hard thing. I think we're in here all day, every day. So sometimes coaches relax the mood a little bit and give guys the opportunity to just joke around and have fun. But in between these four lines, it's all business. But the chemistry in our secondary room is what makes it fun. Like each guy in there has their own personality, but we still know how to work. So I think it's fun just to be able to have guys around like Amari and Bryce and Dylan and Zach, everybody. Everyone in there is just a funny person, especially Amari.
What have you thought of Dylan Day through campus? What we've been able to watch. He's had a few really good moments.
I think he's grown a lot. I think he's a really good football player. He's really smart. I think he's trying to elevate his game in the meeting room and how he thinks about football. I think he's got all the talent in the world. I think we got a very, very talented group with all those young guys. Sometimes I wish I was that talented, but they're very talented. Dylan's one of those guys that's going to be a household name.
Jakobe, what's kind of key for you fall camp? Things you're working on to be ready for season. What's maybe your point of emphasis for fall?
Communication. Making sure that all 11 on the field are on the same page. That's a big thing for me, is making sure that we're all communicating. If all 11 are wrong, all 11 are right.
What do you think of the defensive scheme, Coach Heatherman's defense?
I like Coach Heatherman's defense. We're very multiple defense. We do a lot of very different things. It's a fun defense to be in for a safety, especially. So.
Who pushes you the most in practice? What do you do in the defense?
I wouldn't say anybody pushes me the most. I'm very, very hard on myself. I've always been like that my whole life. I don't think anyone will push me harder than me, but I think everyone in the room pushes us. We all push each other to be the best version of each other every day. Everyone's pushing every guy.
Thanks, Jakobe.
Thank you.